Leo, sun, moon, and rising. Leo, first card out. The Hierophant, Taurus energy. Second card out to clarify, the Two of Swords. Leo, I think you're questioning or stuck in your mind, which is you questioning yourself about whether or not you want to marry or bind with anything. So that could be a company, it could be a person, it can even be like a lease agreement on a home. Clarifying that energy. The High Priestess. Well, look, it's probably on a soulmate relationship. You have the Hierophant and the High Priestess. Okay? You could be questioning a partnership that you feel like was meant to be, that you feel like was going to go for the long haul. Bottom of the deck, the Knight of Cups. But now perhaps you realize that their offer isn't enough. Could be from a Taurus. Lots of Taurus energy on the table, actually. More of that Knight of Cups, the Nine of Wands, and the Death card. It's like Scorpio energy. This person is defensive about growing. This person is defensive about the way they want to transform or be seen. Be seen. Split in the deck, the Page of Swords. Yeah, they worry how other people see them, which is actually inhibiting their transformation, Leo. Let's see more on your thoughts, though. Like, why do you think you want to stay? Because that's all information to, like, leave a person. The Two of Discs, it's a money thing. And the Hang One. It's like you've given... Leo, you've given a lot of your financial power to this person. So maybe you feel like you have to stay, like, oh, this is in their name, or this is in their name, or they're paying this bill, or I have them co-sign for this. So the contract you could be in two minds about is breaking perhaps financial agreements that you have with this person, Leo. More on Leo. Aquarius energy on the table and Taurus energy, more on the Leo. The Three of Discs. But when you imagine what it would be like to let go, Two of Cups, Six of Swords. I was about to say, you also see it as the freedom for you to choose to be in a place where you prefer to be. There could be a hidden person. I'm not even seeing them on the table. And you're finally getting the understanding, Leo, like, oh, this person was a soulmate. This was a soulmate, but I've learned my lesson from this soulmate. Because now when you imagine breaking it off with them, you have the Three of Discs and the Two of Cups. You want to take your financial talents, what you can bring to a relationship as far as abundance, to someone who's more of a reflection of you. And I think that person that is a reflection of you is willing to change. More on this person and the transformation that is needed for them. The Ace of Wands. You don't see this other person as inspiring. You don't see them as being inspired by their life. Knight of Wands. They don't seize the day. They don't believe in carpe diem. What about this other person that's showing more of a reflection of what you are? The Four of Wands and the Magician. So this other person, not only they create joy, and that is inspiring. Ooh, bottom of the deck now, Two of Wands. Yeah, and currently, Leo, you're experiencing 353 when I'm about to get this out straight from consciousness. You're experiencing the fork in the road. And anxiety has you frozen. You don't know if you want to stay with one person, go to another person, stay at one job, go to another job, and perhaps let's speak about the job with Taurus energy on the table. If this is a job, the soulmate job, the job that you are currently investing in or invested with, even that, you could have spent a lot of time there. So your 401k has now, or your retirement package has unlocked new levels where now they're meeting what you put into your retirement plan with 1.5%. Like you graduated from 1%, something like that. There's good health insurance. You get discounts at restaurants, blah, 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 blah. 554 when I'm getting that out. You have constructed a life there. Okay? Then when you look at this other job has more creative freedom. This other job, perhaps it's a hybrid. You get to be home and you get to go to work and interact with people there that are new and bring fresh energy to your life. But perhaps the health insurance plan isn't that great. Or perhaps they can't match what you are getting at your old job as far as, security, financial security. 533 when I'm getting that out. Straight from consciousness. 8 of Wands, King of Discs, 10 of Discs, the Judgment, 7 of Cups. Well, this is where you're at right now, weighing the pros and cons, but I think that there's an offer for a new kind of stability that definitely increases your wealth. With the King of Discs and the 10 of Discs, if this is a love offer, Leo women, I don't know why I'm hearing this, but you got a Capricorn on the way. Leo and Capricorn, fire relationship when the Leo is high vibrational and the Capricorn is high vibrational. Could be an earth sign, could be a Virgo, could be a Taurus. Taurus back on the table. The offer that comes from them, it's abundant and it's inspiring. So what is really holding the Leo back? What is really holding the Leo back? Split the deck is what I'm hearing. Clarify with the bottom. 5 of Cups. The idea of saying goodbye. Goodbyes are tough. 643. They're tough. Who is that? The King of Wands. The King of Wands came out in the Cancer reading. So you were there. Leo, I asked what's really holding you back. You came out with the King of Wands and the 5 of Cups. You just don't know how to get it started. Let's get it started. Let's get it started in here. What's so funny about that is that song is about inspiration, but you don't know how to end the chapter so you can enter the inspiration and then be like, whoa! Man, you don't want to go through the tough goodbye to feel the freedom. More in the Leo. What's holding the Leo back? 6 of Swords. Interesting. 5 of Discs. You worry that moving on is going to put you in a position where you need help. I've been talking to you about this. I told you, soon will come the day where you don't even have to budget, Leo. And of course us all have to budget. But you won't be tracking the budget the same way. Devil card at the bottom. You're going to be in a position of ownership, Capricorn. Maybe you're getting an opportunity, Leo, to be a co-owner. And you're like, okay, the way I was paid as an employee, even the lack of responsibilities was very comfortable. But now as the co-owner, you sort of have to grow and shift. 4 of Wands and create your joy, create your happiness with this Magician card, Gemini energy. And you have a bit of anxiety. Looking more at that 2 of Swords, the first card that came out with the Hierophant. What are you in 2 minds about? The world saying yes. Aquarius energy in the 4 of Cups. And perhaps to Leo, in this new position, and this is odd to say to a Leo, but in this new position, you won't be allowed to just work on your internal world anymore. Leo, you're going to have to demonstrate how much you've grown internally. And we can get really comfortable once we're there, high vibrational Leos, in doing the internal work. But now it's time for the expression. I want to hear you roar.